up, YouTube? I'm here to bring you guys one of the most important lessons that you're going to learn on sales. And this lesson is basically how to simplify the sales process, how to make your life easier, and how to do less and make more. Yeah, do less, make more. This is what I've been doing my entire life, is trying to figure out, not to cut corners, but how to do more with less time. Not necessarily do less work. I'm actually doing more work, but I'm doing more in a shorter period of time than a lot of other reps that I compete against, outside in my space. So I don't know about your space, where you are in the pecking order, but I can tell you want to be in the top 5%. If you're not in the top 5%, you're not making any money. Everything else is leftovers. Just leftovers. So how to simplify sales? The only thing you need to do is focus on the other person. 100% of the time, it's bad salespeople are I-centered, meaning they're focused on I, me. What do I have? What does my company have? What can I sell this guy? That's not professional sales. Professional sales is about what's the need of the other person, what's their situation, what's their problem, how can I help them? It's always in the best interest of the other person, never in the best interest of you first. It's in the best interest of you on the back end, because you're going to get paid for a long time, over and over and over. You're going to have repeat business after repeat business. But if you don't understand this fundamental rule, I promise you will fail in sales. So if you're new to sales, or even if you've been a long time guy, if you're a long time guy, I guarantee you know this already. Number one basic fundamental of sales is focusing on the other person. No, there's not a single person that could argue with me on that knows what they're talking about with sales. So if that's all you do, you will make more money. Now you add in all the other stuff that I'm teaching you guys, all the other concepts that I talk about, how to get people to give you an answer one way or the other, give you a yes or a no. Talk about, how to set the right type of agreements with people, how to get people to hold to their commitments, how to get people to actually tell you the truth. Most of the time when you're selling, people are not telling you the truth. You're not getting the true story. You're not getting all the details that you need. You want to look at information that you can get as a weapon. It's a weapon or a tool. It's really to your advantage to find out as much as you possibly can. But how are you going to find anything out if you're focused on yourself? How are you going to get to the right solution if you're focused on yourself? You will end up competing for pennies on the dollar at the bottom of the pecking order. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want to work harder than everybody else for less money. That's what you'll do, because you're going to be sending out a lot of price quotes, a lot of prices. You better get an assistant just to help you send out the quotes. So, and most of those people aren't going to call you back. About 99% of them aren't going to call you back because you didn't focus on them. You only focused on yourself. You're only going to get a couple flukes. You're going to get a couple flukes, and they're going to pay you a small amount of money, and they probably won't buy again. Or on the flip side, you can bring in top clients, repeat business, referrals. You can bring in all of that with one concept. And that one concept is you don't focus on yourself, you focus on the other person. Now you got to throw in all the other things that I teach you along with that. You got to understand the guy's budget. What's his situation? What can he afford? What will he afford? What is he willing to invest? It's not just how much money they have. I know a lot of people with a lot of money that aren't willing to spend it. You know what I mean? So is he willing to make the investment in to fix the problem that he has with you? Is the dollars that you're talking about something that's acceptable to him? If it's a $12,000 product, which I sell products anywhere from $5 or maybe $25, probably not $5, maybe $25 or $50, all the way up to $100,000 package. So if I don't understand enough about this guy's situation, if I don't ask enough questions, and he says he wants 3 different sizes of bags, 2 different cups, he wants tissue paper, he wants a whole bunch of stuff. And I don't talk to him up front about the money, and I don't say, hey, look, give me kind of a ballpark that you had set aside for this project. How much do you have put into this packaging program, roughly? If you had to take a guess, take a stab at it. Give me some help. They're going to tell you something. Or if they don't, you're going to say, well, look, there's a couple options here. There could be an option that ranges on the low end where you'd be investing between probably $10,000 to $15,000, and you're going to pay a much higher price per unit. Or where most of my businesses start in your space, they're going to invest between $45,000 to $75,000 to get the right price per unit for their business model. And you're going to have to store a lot of that product. Is that going to be something that you can handle? So you're qualifying the opportunity. See, people get confused when I teach this about qualifying and disqualifying, that you're disqualifying the person forever. You're not disqualifying the person, hey, I'm never going to talk to you again, you're out and you can't buy here. That's not what it is. Disqualification should actually bring the person closer to you. If you disqualify somebody and you tell them, hey, look, you know what, I appreciate you calling me. The truth is, I just know that we're not the right fit for what you're looking for here. And I know that. I know what we're good at. This is not our strong suit. And you back away from that, I can promise you that's going to build you credibility, and that guy will come back when there is a project that you are a good match for. So that's part of it. The other part of it is getting enough information from the other guy, getting them talking enough that, and you repeating back, and that you understanding what they're saying, and them knowing that you understood what they said. So you validate, you repeat back, they confirm, yes, that is the problem. Here's what I've tried to do to solve the problem. You know the whole issue. You have everything. And once you know all of that information, you're a professional and you can make a diagnosis or recommendation. I call this sales malpractice. When you jump in and you don't have enough information and you price something out, it's sales malpractice. It would be like a doctor. A doctor goes in, you come in and you have like a chest pain and you don't really know what it is. You're kind of nervous about it. You walk in, he says, look, Drew, I have a Harvard degree. I've dealt with a lot of guys with chest pain. I can almost guarantee you without even looking at it that, you're going to need open heart surgery, or you're going to need XYZ pill. You're going to take the blue pill on Monday and you're going to take the red pill on Sunday. And there you go. Go take those pills. Like I said, I went to Harvard. I deal with a lot of people with chest conditions, and I think this is what you need. I know this is what you need. Go ahead and take these. You would run like hell. Now, in sales, what we do is the exact same thing, and it's so stupid. It's the dumbest thing you can do. And I hate to use words like that, but you need to understand what you're doing is stupid. It's just downright wasteful. You're wasting time, you're wasting money, you're wasting resources, you're wasting the other guy's time, and nobody wins, because if you can't get to the root of the problem, you can't understand their situation, you don't have a chance. You don't have a chance. So, because you're going to be focusing on yourself, right? The best sales trainers in the world, they make you feel like you're in control and you are running the call and they're in control, and you're getting emotionally involved and you don't even know it. As people buy emotionally, they justify these decisions intellectually or logically, and you need to understand that, because you need to get people down to an emotional state, and the only way you can do that is by getting them to open up and getting them to talk about the situation. So I wanted to share that with you before I hit my office here to start making some calls. I'm going to be cranking out today and tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, maybe Saturday. I'll have a few calls too, but I want to get this thing ramped up. 2019 is going to be a year where I'm crushing my goals. I'm going to crush them, and I want you guys to too. So I'd love to hear what kind of goals you guys have going into the next year. Do me a favor. I don't sell anything on this channel right now. I definitely would like you guys to subscribe to the channel, but more than that, if you got any value out of this, share this with a friend. It might not be the right channel for you, but there's somebody out there that you know that needs to hear this message. And I can promise you, if they're in sales, if they're young, they're new to sales, this is going to be a game changer. You focus on the other person, not you, and that's going to get you a much, much better result, a positive result. So give me a thumbs up on the channel, guys, and definitely send this out to your friends. All right.